Are drugs bad?
Depends on the drug.
That's a good question.
Drugs are just molecules. They have no more value.
I would say no. I would say drugs are not bad.
Shit.
Do you think psychedelics has changed your mindset?
LSD and shrooms made me not suicidal.
Psychedelics kind of scare me, I'm not gonna lie.
It was the best place I've ever been and also like the best feeling I've ever had.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
The 1 Minute Podcast, Are Drugs Bad? Percocet.
I'd try that, yeah.
Would you ever try coke in your life?
Yeah, probably.
I like to smoke crack, but I'm not gonna smoke it.
Are drugs bad?
Which ones? Like just all drugs or like?
Let me know. Is alcohol a drug?
I don't think so.
What about coffee?
Nah.
What about LSD?
Yeah.
What about weed?
Yeah, I think weed is a drug, but there's a lot of people I know who like use it for recreational use and are like pretty fine with it.
So you don't think weed can ever hold you back in life?
I think it can if you let it. A lot of people, I mean, you can fall victim to any of the things you just listed. You can fall victim to, I mean, there are people who are coffee addicts.
Yeah, so how come coffee isn't a drug then?
Well, I guess it just depends on how you define drug. Is there like a definition that you're basing it off of?
How do you define drugs?
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
You got me there. You got me there.
You comfortable right now?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Why are you comfortable?
Just fucking getting the day done, you know? I got a lot done.
Are you high right now?
Done. I'm about to be high.
Off what?
What does that matter?
Okay, so this sounded like a little marijuana action.
All right, so I'm going to be real with you guys. Like, you guys don't know who I am. I fuck with weed and I fuck with psychedelics. I think psychedelics get a pretty bad rep, right? Like, I really think it can expand your mind, and I think it won't fry your brain unless you abuse them.
So what psychedelics do you do?
I've been fucking with shrooms recently, but I like acid more.
Do you do drugs?
No.
Never in your...
With the exception of caffeine, but I have been like prescribed other drugs for medical reasons.
So do you take those drugs?
It depends on what they are and what the reason is. If it's antibiotic, of course, always finish your antibiotic cycles, people. We're not breeding any more superbugs. In addition to that, sometimes if it's a painkiller and like I know I'm going to be in immense pain, I'll take the painkiller, but I try to avoid it.
How did it affect your mental state? What did you feel when you were off the painkillers? And do you mind saying what painkillers?
What was it?
Oxy?
I think I was prescribed Oxy. No, it was Percocet. I didn't enjoy being on them. I had a negative reaction the first time.
Did you throw up?
I did. It's not a fun experience. But to answer the question, are drugs bad? If taken out of moderation, yes.
Are you partying tonight?
I am.
You are?
I
What's
am.
your drug of choice?
Depends the moment.
All right, so you think alcohol's a drug? You look like you drink alcohol. No, I'm not even to be mean.
I do.
How many times a week?
Probably like 4 or 5.
4. Oh, so you think that's a lot or little?
I think it's a lot, but I think it's a moderate amount for being in college.
Okay. So you don't think it's unhealthy on your body, depending on whether you're in college or not?
Oh, I definitely do.
Have you seen any like side effects of drinking alcohol 4 to 5 times a week on yourself?
Yeah. I mean, I've been sick for like 6 weeks now.
Oh, man.
Which is like, no.
So you're saying your immune system is just a little weak right now?
Yeah. Like, I'm definitely tired, like,
Okay.
all the time.
But you still going out tonight?
I am.
Have you ever done drugs before?
No, I have not done drugs before.
So have you ever drinking a cup of coffee?
I've had caffeine and alcohol before.
So is that a drug?
Is that a drug? Well, maybe. I mean, I've heard people say that caffeine is a drug. I'm not sure if I agree with that. I mean, it does have effects on your brain, so...
So then why is it not a drug? People can get addicted to it.
I think it's just because society doesn't think of it as anything wrong with it unless you're Mormon.
So what's the difference between alcohol and marijuana?
I don't know. The alcohol industry is very powerful, I think. I don't think there's alcohol and marijuana. I don't think marijuana is any worse than alcohol. It might actually be safer than alcohol, but I'm not sure.
So then why is it illegal in a lot of states and alcohol's legal across all states?
I think alcohol is just more accepted in our society than marijuana is.
How come? You think it has to do with black and white people?
I think there is a racial aspect to it. I think.
So you think white people drink alcohol, black people smoke weed?
No, not necessarily. I know. Some of my friends who are white, they smoke weed.
Yeah, but historically speaking.
Historically speaking, maybe. I'm not I don't have sources for that, but that might be the case.
No, I'm just asking your
Yeah, I
opinion.
know about the war on drugs and stuff, where the government tried to fight drugs, and I've heard it disproportionately affected communities of color.
When you party, what's your drug of choice?
I would say I don't do drugs that much, but I'd say weed, a little bit of weed. That's probably it.
So you think weed has benefited your life or made it worse?
I think it has had a net neutral.
Neutral? So what's the bad and what's the good?
I would say the good is that it calms me down, makes me feel less stressed. I'd say the bad is sometimes I can just forget what I'm doing and I will get behind on work a little bit.
Would you ever try psychedelics?
I would try psychedelics, yes I would.
What's stopping you right now?
What's stopping right now
It'd be hella LSD on campus, bro.
I just don't know where to get it.
I'm gonna let you know after the video. How come you're trying to try LSD though?
I've heard it's very interesting. Hope it opens your mind. I know it's not addictive. I'd be down to try almost everything once,
So what's your drug of choice tonight?
Personally, I don't use, but I don't think they're bad.
You don't drink alcohol?
Well, I guess I didn't know that counted as a drug.
Why not?
Well, I just didn't know it counted as a drug. If it does, then
What counts as a drug to you?
like weed or coke.
No, but what's the difference between a drug and a non-drug? Because you said alcohol is not a drug, right?
I would say alcohol is alcohol and drug is something you take, but then if you use, I don't know. I guess you're right. I don't know. I'm confusing myself.
So alcohol is a drug.
Okay, yeah, sure. Then yes, and my drug of choice is alcohol.
Would you ever try coke in your life?
Yeah, probably.
Why?
Seems like something fun to do.
But it's highly addictive.
Yeah, and that's scary, but I like being responsible with that type of stuff.
So you think it's possible to be responsible with coke?
Yeah.
Do you want to try any other drugs? LSD?
LSD, yeah. Psychedelics, that's the big thing right now.
Have you ever tried those?
Nope.
But you want to?
Kind of, yeah.
And you said it's the big thing right now.
A lot of people have been experimenting with it more. I've heard a lot more people doing either having LSD, doing acid tabs and stuff like that.
That makes you want to do it?
Kind of. It's not even a peer pressure thing. It's if they're doing it and they're having an interesting experience, I want to have that experience too.
All right, so it's all about the experience.
I guess so.
Do you think psychedelics has changed your mindset?
I think it's changed my view on how I view every little thing. Like if I was on psychedelics, even just the leaves in that tree would just be a fucking amazing, I think people should attempt psychedelics in their lifetime at one point.
Every single person?
Yeah.
Your mom?
Yeah, I'd recommend it to her.
Your dad?
Yeah.
Grandma?
Oh yeah.
Pop?
Yeah, yes sir, yes sir.
So have you ever drank alcohol with your parents?
Yes.
What age?
16.
Goddamn. You think that's normal?
Yeah.
You think it's beneficial?
Yes, I think that's how it should work.
What about weed?
Yep.
So you would smoke with your parents?
Yes, and I have. Yep.
Damn, okay. That's actually okay, so your parents should be high.
Yep.
So explain the first time you smoked with your parents.
Kind of weird because it was the first time my mother did it. She had never smoked.
She was high?
Before, but yeah, she got high and she just couldn't stop laughing, so.
No, explain the whole situation though. How'd you talk to them? How'd it come to be?
Well, I mean, I was just yo, weed's not that bad. It's just a fucking plant. It grows. It's flower. It produces an effect.
And then she said yes, I'll smoke with you.
She was
no questions asked.
She pushed back a little bit, but then I just gave her some information.
My boy is responsible. He said he has a cold, so he's gonna wear a mask.
Yeah, so how's it going? I'm Josh. Honestly, I'm just gonna be honest. I don't have a lot of experience with drugs. I've only smoked once. I've done edibles a couple times. I kind of had a weird experience, but.
What was the experience?
Well, I did indica a couple times, and that was fine. Just made me relax. I tried sativa once, and it was kind of a bad experience because the entire world was rolling up and down. And
Who told you it was indica or sativa?
It's because where I bought it.
You went to the dispensary?
Well, I got the first one from a friend, and then I got some other stuff from a dispensary. After sativa, I started feeling paranoid and stuff, and I basically stopped. I don't know, maybe well, I also take antidepressants, so maybe it could be, them stopping working.
Interesting.
And I got really scared the past couple months. It's been getting a little worse because, as a warning to everybody here, my uncle, he had schizophrenia, and in high school he did a lot of drugs, possibly like LSD or shit mixed with, I don't know, just bad shit mixed together. And yeah, he got schizophrenia, and like I don't really want to get that, but I mean I don't think that's what's happening to me. But I think you have to be really, really careful, because these can really fuck up your mind, like really like very, very badly. DMT, LSD, any like those super mind altering substances, and I don't want to ruin my life. I got really scared, but
just cut you off real quick. Sorry.
Yeah.
So were these antidepressants prescribed by your doctor?
Yes.
He tells you to take them every single day.
Yes.
Do you think they help you? Just your personal opinion.
Kind of. I mean, they make me like less depressed, less anxious, but it's like it doesn't work 100%. I think the best way to solve your issues is like CBT, like therapy, stuff like that. That's very important, because I mean it's just a band-aid.
When was the first time you took antidepressants, and how long have you been taking them?
Probably since I was like 14. Honestly, I think it might be like conspiracy for big pharma, because they, all the doctors, they just want to get all these kids onto them, and it's like I feel like.
So what do you feel about that as someone that takes it and you know that?
I feel like that's not good, especially because they're very hard to come off of. Like they're bad withdrawal effects.
Have you tried?
I've been,
Only if you're comfortable speaking about this, bro.
I haven't tried, but I've forgotten to take them, so it makes you feel really depressed, and I think they put way too many kids onto them. I mean, they definitely do help, but I feel like it's just a band-aid for like the real solution.
So crack be legal?
All right. First off, you want to introduce myself? My name is Rob. What's up, Sneeko? I mean, Eric. You said what? Repeat the question.
Should crack be legal?
Should crack be legal? Yeah, it should be legal. I think it should be legal. Like, you just gotta be responsible with it, though. Like, to be honest.
Is there such thing as a responsible crackhead?
Oh yeah. See, that's different. That's different. Yeah, no. Crackheads are on a different type of timing. There should be a lesson before you take it. Like, there should be some type of like reader's manual.
So crack lesson. So lesson on crack.
Lesson on crack. Exactly. Like, if it's that strong, if it got you that fucked, I mean, look.
Yo,
look
I
at Mass
think
Ave.
the lesson on crack is don't do crack.
I agree with that.
So have you ever done any drugs?
I have drank tea. Today I've drank coffee from over there.
No alcohol?
No.
No marijuana?
No.
Never?
No. I mean, unless I get cancer, I don't think I'll consume like marijuana.
But when you were 14, did you have a choice? Did your mom ask you if you wanted to take them or not,
No,
or did she
the doctor just recommended them.
And your mom went against? I mean, your mom went with his recommendations,
they
right?
didn't force me, but I just did it. And I've also have taken like a lot of stimulants like Adderall. Now I'm on Vyvanse, and I feel like long term that's like really not good for you. Again, it's just a band-aid. It definitely gets you like perkier, more focused, more energy.
Do you consider yourself high when you're on the antidepressants?
No, but like on the stimulants, like yeah, kind of, because it is kind of like a high in some ways. It kind of feels like that.
I don't know if you want to answer this, but do you have like a long-term goal for yourself as someone that takes antidepressants and stimulants like Adderall?
I just want to like be more mindful and like learn to like work harder, or like focus harder, like like genuinely learn to like focus more, rather than just have this this stuff that's like propelling me to do it, because honestly it doesn't even work that well. I feel like I just need to have actual drive and actual mental equity.
Are you planning to ever smoke weed in your life, or do any other drugs?
Probably not. I have friends who smoke, but I'm not really sure.
How come? You feel anxious about it?
I do. I don't know. I don't really know what the effects are. My parents are telling me that it could kill your lungs.
Are you Chinese?
Yeah, I'm Chinese.
I'm Chinese too. What do your parents think about weed?
Not a very good opinion
they call
on
it do, right? Do poison?
No, they don't. But they definitely don't really have a very good opinion on it.
Would they kick you out the house if they ever saw you smoking weed?
Probably not, but they did. My mom did threaten to transfer me back near home.
So if you made it to this part of the video, shout out to you, and make sure to hit that subscribe button right over there and turn the post notifications on so you don't miss any of my videos, because a lot more videos like this will be coming out. And if you guys want to see more of what life is like here at UMass, definitely make sure to click that button over there to watch some of my college vlogs. And I know you guys are probably wondering why I added Sneeko on this video. Well, it's because I posted this post on Instagram, and somehow, some way, a couple hours later, this dude found it and commented one singular crying emoji. I don't know how we found my post because we have no mutuals, but once we link, I'm gonna find out and I'm gonna ask him directly. But in order for that to happen, this video needs to blow up. So I'm gonna need you to smash that like button right now. And we're all gonna collectively use the power of social media to spread this video, because just like how Sneako saw my Instagram post, I want him to see this video. But it really starts with you guys. So share this with everybody that you know and everyone that you think might find this interesting. And tell them to share it with a friend too. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next adventure or the next podcast. Peace out.